Action. Welcome back to the 6th episode of Tactical Waffle. This episode, we'll start with our weekend roundup. We'll talk about deadline day shenanigans, Mateta. But let's start with the weekly roundup.
Hey, we're there. Well done.
Yeah.
We're there.
Well done, Cody.
Tries.
The third take, I think, was.
Yeah, no. But where should we start?
Lots of goals. Lots of good goals.
Not a lot of goals in the Palace game, though. We were very bad.
You never score.
So,
I don't mind starting with Palace.
you can start with Palace if you want.
Yeah, well, what is there to say about Palace? Well, we can't score from open play. I mean, we got lucky with the sending off, and we still couldn't break them down. It was a good Sar penalty, to be fair, but our issue is goals. Our issue is goals. We don't have a goal scorer, and hopefully that will change with Strand Larsen. But
and Evan Gassand.
yeah, and Evan Gessan and Dwight McNeil now as well. How many attackers do we want to
We'll
start?
talk about that later.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a bit. But the Palace game, it weren't great. Good goal from Gibbs White at the start, but
I didn't see the sending off. Was it deserved?
no, I think it was deserved. No, Nico Williams literally handballed it off the line.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, because it led to the
It
pen.
was a great save, to be fair, but yeah, led to a pen.
Shame he's not a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
And Spurs.
What do you want, first half or second half?
Well, I thought that going 2-0 down, even the commentary team were saying that
Yeah, so Gary
you're getting
Neville
your asses handed
Gary
to
Neville
you.
called it a charity match. That first half.
That's incredible to start
It-
with.
We were shocking. It was actually like painful to watch. I mean, Basuma just standing there, letting himself get tackled.
That sounds about right.
Sounds right, but
nowadays
Basuma's so up and down. He's such a weird player, but
Then
I think he needs to go.
comes the hero, Lewis's knight in shining armour, Dominic Solanke.
Dominic Solanke.
Dom
So
Solanke.
good at the moment.
I said to my mate today when I showed up for lecture, I was like, Dom Solanke scored 2 of the most Dom Solanke goals that you could think of. We've spoken about Dominic Solanke at length.
So
Multiple times.
Solanke. To be fair, his goal against Frankfurt in the week was quite good. Just running onto a mistake. To be fair, and it really
The
good
Dortmund
finish.
one, he
Dortmund one,
definitely
he didn't mean, but he made it look good. And then
this one.
I do think the first one, it did originally go down as a Gay own goal. I
Yeah.
think it could have been a foul, and I think we got really lucky. The fact they weren't given us a
My
foul.
mate who's a City fan said that they defended it really well, but they clearly didn't.
Yeah.
Well, because Gahey did well to get in front of it, defended it quite well, but it's one that I'm glad it was given because it weren't a lot.
And the pace that it goes over the line as well just proves that it's a Dom Solanke goal.
Yeah, I'd be disappointed if it weren't given, but I'd also be disappointed if it was given against me, sort of thing. But then the second goal, Gallagher finally proving why we signed him. That second half, he was so good. Just pure energy, which I knew that's what he'd be like. But and then a really good cross. And then Solanke just that is a Solanke goal.
It's a great finish.
Lifting it over probably the tallest goalkeeper in the Premier League.
Yeah.
And like even Donnarumma got a hand to it.
I
And
don't
it
think
still
any other
did.
keeper gets
He
hands to
played
that,
really
or even
well
gets
as well,
close to that.
Donnarumma.
Donnarumma did play really well. Yeah, no.
That's saving the first half, I think. The
No.
volley from Adogi. I think it's the first half.
No, we had one shot on target in the first half, and it was a really poor Xavi Simons free kick. It was all second half, but by the way, Xavi Simons second half come to life, so good.
The whole
He
Tottenham team
created
was
the
really good in
Solanke one,
second
didn't he
half.
not?
He created the first Solanke one with Trivella, and we know how much Ben loves a Trivella from five-a-side.
I've been banned.
Wednesday's
I've been
football.
banned from doing Trivellas.
I don't think you've had a good performance on Wednesday's football, Ben. I'm
No.
sorry to say.
I don't
Don't
think
worry,
I've seen an
it's
accurate
coming
pass.
this week. It's coming this week.
You say
Don't
that
worry.
every week, mate.
This is a bold statement. You better back it up.
Yeah, you better all be on my team as well, you know.
I was so happy I
pass
went
me
on
the
your
ball
team
when I'm
last
open.
week.
Cody.
What?
I saw you last week, and I could have been the most open person in Cambridge, and you wouldn't have passed it to
Oh
me.
my, Ben, you stand on the halfway line and literally you stand on the
No,
halfway.
I
I'm not
stood-
passing to you.
I
over
stood on the halfway line when you weren't on my team.
To be fair, you was on the team of 5 and the team of 4, and both times you lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, when
The
we,
card hand that I got dealt for that other team was
it weren't even that bad.
It wasn't that bad.
no, but you
were
were
just
playing
goal
some
hanging,
beautiful
Ben.
football, by the way.
To be fair, when we changed to team of 4, when it was me, Cody, and I can't remember his name, but he's quite good at football as
He's
well.
really
and then
good at
Noah in goal. Noah was insane in goal.
Noah's
Yeah.
is
Noah-
Noah coming
Noah
this
put
week?
in a
Yeah,
shit
Noah's
of
coming
a
in there this
goal.
week. But yeah, we probably shouldn't get too carried away talking about stuff that no one really cares
Lifestyle.
about.
Yeah.
But yeah, you need to up your game.
No, you
That's
won't,
what I'm
mate.
saying. But yeah, Xavi Simons, Travella pass. Xavi Simons should have also had a goal.
Ben, do not take after Xavi Simons.
Why
I
not?
beg.
Yeah, Xavi Simons, Premier League footballer. That's the difference.
You can pass with the inside of your foot.
Still watching those Ricardo Quaresma highlights.
No, stop. But
Watch some other players. Watch Rodri highlights. Or
Yeah.
Wharton
well, he
highlights.
should have been sent off yesterday, Rodri.
Again.
I heard that.
Yeah.
When
again,
did that
yeah.
happen?
So he was on a yellow, and then he committed 2 yellow card fouls within the space of like 2 minutes,
Okay, I must have
and
missed
got
that.
away with both of them,
That's
and
the
then had
City
the
bias
audacity
players.
to cry over the fact that the
saw
Gahey one wasn't given.
That's
Yeah,
the
I
City
saw
bias.
that after the game. But did that happen in like the last few minutes of the game or something?
No, it was. Oh, to be fair, yeah, no, it was just before we Solanke scored, I think, actually.
Oh, okay. Right.
But yeah, he was very lucky to still be on the pitch in the end.
Just means Arsenal get more ahead.
I don't really care anymore.
They won convincingly as well. At the
They
weekend.
did, and I've come
Did
to
Gyökeres score
terms.
another tap in?
It was decent, really good ball in from Martinelli.
Tap in, though, yeah.
But goalkeeper should have saved it. It just hit Gyökeres and goalkeeper dived the wrong
That
way.
sounds like a Gyökeres. That sounds like a Dominic Solanke goal once again.
No, it was just no, because at least the goalkeeper isn't that bad when it's Solanke.
Did he get sent? He got sent off as well, did he not? Carl Darlow. I'm
don't know.
convinced something happened in that game, like to Carl Darlow.
No, he scored an own goal, but that's just been given. That's just been given to Madueke.
Oh,
They said it was going in. So Madueke
Oh.
got a goal and assist. He's first in a year. Premier League.
I'm so glad we
Best-
sold him. How
Best
much we
signing,
got?
Apparently.
We probably got about 60 million for him. I think it's about 60 million.
That sounds
The problem is he's a really exciting player. Like watching him is exciting, but he's just no end product.
Yeah.
But apparently he was really good.
Inconsistent.
Apparently he
That's what
was
I'd say
really
about
good on Saturday. So
Like
maybe
Pedro Neto has recently been quite inconsistent.
It actually wasn't that much. It was 48.5 million for Madueke.
I remember it being more.
We bought him.
I think
for
it was 55 million euros.
we bought it. We bought him for like 30. I think
Yeah.
like around 30.
I don't know how you managed to make profit on it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like who is it that we recently made profit on that we didn't deserve to make profit on? The name escapes me, but I will come back to you with that. But Chelsea make profit off of players who don't deserve.
Yeah.
Who
I
do
mean,
not
you just-
deserve the profit.
You've done your usual, start offloading players to Strasbourg.
Like I'd say, Mason Mount's
Mount was always going to be profit because
Mount was pure profit, but like 60 million, though. I'll take
He
that.
was good.
He's really good though.
Yeah, he
I'll
was.
take that. No,
for a
but
few
he's not
years, though.
60 million pounds.
I
He
think
had a
he's
bad
really good.
season, but
If he
was
was-
a good player.
If he was still in a Chelsea shirt, you'd be calling 60, 70 mil.
Probably not.
Not right
I-
now.
I
I wouldn't
think
say.
the
I
way
wouldn't
he's
say
been playing
60,
as well.
70 million right
The
now.
way he's been playing this season, when he's actually in the starting lineup, he looks like Man United's best player, especially on the Amorim.
I disagree with that.
Other than maybe Cunha, but
Fernandez,
Fernandez was playing so deep though.
Dorgu.
Dorgu's only recently though.
Yeah, I know.
What like good?
Good performance. Like Dorgu was shocking under
Wemo.
Amorim. Wemo, yeah. Okay, maybe not best player, but like up there. In games, he was one of their better performing
I
players.
think he went for a patch, but I
Who?
think it's kind of died
Mount.
down there. Foden's just fell off a cliff again.
Foden's fallen off, but they only gave him 3
Sold
minutes
in-
against us.
Sold him in FPL real quick. He was out of there, mate.
Foden's fallen off.
Maybe Cams are just not it anymore.
I mean, can I just say, Xavi Simons has won the Simmons-Eze debate, as they can't even get off the bench at the moment.
Oh, we sold Matson for
Eze's a better
45
player.
million.
Why are you in your own world?
No, because I was trying to tell you who we made profit on that we didn't deserve to make profit on.
We talk about the weekend. You were talking about selling Matson 2 years ago.
Yeah, but we didn't. We have made 45 million pounds of it, and he is not playing
Talking
for
about
them.
the Simmons debate, and he's over like it was.
No, I said I'd come back.
Not
to
even
what I was saying.
listening.
I said I'd come back to what I was
like
saying.
rambling to himself. It's
I
a
did
little
come
world
back to what I
over
was
there.
saying in
But
defence.
going back to Simmons, best half of Premier League football he's had since he's joined against City. He just was everywhere, winning tackles high up the pitch as well. Should have got an assist. He won the ball literally right on the edge of their box, played a pass to Odobert, and it was really unlucky not to
presses
score.
quite well, right? No,
He presses really
Who
well.
starts Madison or him when Madison comes back?
ain't gonna be
I
Madison.
say you start on both.
It ain't gonna be Madison.
Go on,
It ain't gonna
go
be
on.
Madison.
Where do they fit?
You play
Madison goes Saudi.
with the way we're playing at the moment, the formation we're playing at the moment. If we stick with that, we stick with Frank.
Yeah.
This is all hypothetical, by the way, because I don't know if we're going to stick with
You
Frank.
think they're gonna stick him out?
But we'd stick with Frank, and we'll go with Madison and Simmons just behind what's looking like Solanke probably is our best striker right now. And then the width will come from,
Udogie.
Porro, Spence, Udogie, whoever's playing on the wing back role. But I do want to say a lot of people hated on him, and I think it's really undeserved. Dragusin. First,
he got sat down by Ryan Cherky in the first half.
yeah, first start in over a year where he had an ACL injury, and it's difficult to come back from an ACL injury.
Did he play well? I only saw him get sat down by Cherky. I'm not gonna lie.
No, so
George is gonna be in the group after the Cherky performance.
George.
George is probably feeling some kind of way.
Yeah, it was a very good check. Well, then he come off injured. So
Porro made a good save at the start from a jerky shot.
yeah,
And, like,
there was a
dribbled
really,
round.
and then it was given as a goal kick as well, which is even better.
Yeah,
It was a really really good save. But just back on Dragusin, is that his first start playing left centre back when he's a right-footed centre back who's not even comfortable on the ball, playing out of position. He was obviously going to make a mistake against probably one of the best teams in the Premier League on their day.
Yeah.
Like when you got Cherky pressing you, or even Cherky running at you when you're out of position and uncomfortable when you've only just come back from injury.
Yeah, Romero got skinned.
He's
and then-
gonna, and then I think Romero's got to do better for both the goals.
Yeah.
But yet again, he looks to his right. He's got a midfielder next to him in Polina. Looks to his left, and he's got Dragusin.
who's still winning that ball so much, by the way.
Polina in that second half won everything. But I don't blame Romero for apparently being ill for the second half. Too ill to play, even though there was no signs of illness. But he must have just gone off at half time because it was so bad. But hopefully we get Van der Ven back soon and we start to look more comfortable at the back.
Can you start Archie Gray at like right mid or something?
Archie Gray, right wing back. And then we bought on Junai Byfield, who is a 17-year-old centre back. We played him DM and right wing back.
Was he good?
He did all right, to be fair. He got limited minutes, but he looked comfortable. He straight in as well. Ball come over, headed it cleared. That considering he's 17 years old, it was quite impressive seeing how comfortable he was.
Well done to him.
Yeah, fair play to him. But definitely second half. If we play like that more often, we'll win more games. And we could push for top. It's really bad. We could push for top half of the table if we continue playing
Where are
like
you
that.
right now?
14th. Same points as Palace.
Yeah, we're 15th. So you just know what's going to happen. Palace are going to end up finishing 12th again.
Oh, Palace 12th again.
Yeah.
We love to see it.
Yeah, Palace 12th again. We're going to go on like some mad winning streak.
You're going to win the FA
towards-
Cup again.
Yeah, towards the end of
Oh,
the
no,
season.
you can't win the FA Cup. I forgot.
Yeah, no, we got kicked out.
Who did you get kicked out by again? Was it Macclesfield Town?
Macclesfield
It
FC.
wasn't Macclesfield.
Ooh,
I think
it
it
was
was
Macclesfield
like
Town.
City or
Aren't they,
something.
they're owned by like Robbie Savage, innit?
Yeah.
That
And their
team,
manager
something.
is Rooney's brother.
Yeah, we got knocked out by Rooney, so...
Yeah. You got knocked out of our team that has a Love Island star. Who plays temporarily.
That's just
Me personally, I would not take that. Just saying.
It's right. Winless since you beat. What?
Shrewsbury.
So bad.
Surprised we didn't lose.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Shrewsbury.
To be fair, you were robbed, I think, out of the well, not robbed, but you were unlucky to go out of the Carabao Cup the way you did.
Yeah.
You should have beaten Arsenal in that game.
Yeah.
It was a Lacroix own goal and a Lacroix missed pen.
Yeah.
So you could have still been in that.
It's a bit of a Lacroix howler, but he's a really good centre back.
I reckon he'll be the next after Wharton eventually goes. I reckon he'll be the next big departure from Crystal Palace. I think it'll be him or Chris Richards. I think they're really, really good centre backs.
Yeah.
I've always liked Lacroix, even when he was on FIFA. Like
Yeah, I think
for
with it,
Wolfsburg, he was really
Probably
good.
Munoz, to be fair.
yeah,
Lacroix.
within the next
No,
two.
the younger side.
Oh, okay.
But Lacroix like 27, I think.
24.
Is he 24? I don't think he is.
I thought he was like 25, 26.
I'm pretty sure he's 24.
Because he's been playing for Wolfsburg for ages. Let me double
Yeah.
check. Quick video.
I remember him on FIFA.
He's 24 or 25. Promise you.
Better not be lying here, Ben.
25, yeah.
There we go.
I said
Still.
25. He said 24.
You said he was 22, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
He did say he was 24.
Oh, right, fair enough.
So
Yeah, I only ever heard 24.
Okay,
So
I'm
I'll
going-
give,
I'm
I'll give
going
him.
crazy.
I'll give him
Going
24.
crazy. Do
off
you
of
want to
the-
talk about Chelsea?
I was about to say, off the subject of losing teams, I'm going to go to a team that's up right now, but I'm not going to get too mad over it because we haven't played a real good team yet. I think apart from Arsenal. But Chelsea have won 5 in a row.
The Arsenal tomorrow.
The guy who he wasn't shaving his beard until Chelsea won 5 in a row shaved his beard on stream. I didn't watch it.
I didn't know
but
about that guy, so.
Yeah, I'd never heard of that guy.
Yeah.
It's a niche thing, but he definitely did shave his beard, which I'm hoping the United fan gets his haircut.
Can I just quickly butt in with George has quickly dropped his review from a City perspective. He said really, really solid in the first half. Directed play really nicely. Cherky was class as always. And then he said elaborate on the fact I love Ryan Cherky.
I don't really think we need to.
Anybody
elaborate, to be
that's
fair,
listened to this podcast before knows how much George loves Ryan Cherky. But yeah, if anybody can just hear right now George saying Ryan
I'll
Cherky.
just pull a sound bit and I'll just put
Yeah.
George's voice
Yeah.
in of
You-
him
you-
saying
you know what
Ryan
he's saying
Cherky.
right now.
Yeah. Everyone knows.
Ryan Cherky.
He said
Yeah.
sound like Jason Statham. Second half, it all fell to pieces, he said, and just looked completely off it. Lackluster at the back, no creativity once Cherky came off. We looked clueless. Finally thought, Final thoughts, great start, awful end, shut result.
All right, I want to ask you a question as to sort of the opposition to that. Do you think it was more of a City fall off or a Tottenham gain in the second half, or a little bit of both?
I think Tottenham come out in second half remembered that we're actually playing football because we weren't there in the first half at all. It was a massive upgrade in performance compared to the first half, but I do also think it was down to City falling off a little bit in the second half.
And Solanke individual.
Solanke,
Brilliance as well.
individually, not even just his goals,
Yeah.
he held that ball up really well and just really brought Xavi into the game.
That finish was so nice.
Finish was so
a
good.
finish.
I don't think he even believed it would go in, but he knew what he was doing
Yeah.
trying it.
Do you think that was taking advantage of sort of what George was saying, where they're just being lackluster at the back, or do you think by sort of coming on, like you said, and just remembering how to play football, Tottenham was making City be
Yeah, I
lackluster?
think we kind of stunned them a little bit with coming out and playing the way we did. They kind of expected more of the same because we were struggling to string passes together. So I think they kind of eased off a little bit and then just struggled to get back into rhythm because we just kind of suffocated them in the second half. I mean, Haaland no shot on target that game.
He's been a bit stinky recently.
Yeah, I mean, the guy I work with, I think he was a Haaland shot on target away from $7,000.
Oh,
That's Tyler.
That's
Yeah.
rough. That is rough.
One Haaland shot on target.
Or is $7,000, 700? Can't remember what he said, but he said it was a lot.
It wouldn't
And
have been
then
£7,000.
someone at work today actually won £1,400 off of the Arsenal game. They were telling me.
Maybe I should start betting.
Yeah, I know. I won £100 last night on spins.
What?
I was well happy.
Living good over there.
Did you get any Lego sets with that?
No, I didn't. Spoiled Millie with it instead.
Alright.
But yeah, thinking about that Tottenham performance is just hope that we keep it up. We really need just some consistency.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, back to Chelsea.
But yeah, five in a row, as I was saying. I think it's starting to click now. I think we're not looking as bad as we have done, and as I've seen Chelsea play since Tuchel left. Like, we've got people now in the side who are playing competently. Even Robert Sanchez has been on the up, and for all of my hate on Robert Sanchez, he's been doing all right. Though I'm not going to let him lose any sort of blame for that first goal over the weekend. But Palmer's easing his way back in. I think he played quite well against Napoli in the week. Like
2
that,
assists, didn't he?
2 assists, and he was brilliant. And Chelsea were brilliant in that game. João Pedro has been doing really well recently. If you play FPL, he's got 30 points in 3 games, which is pretty good
Nice.
for
Yeah, he's
FPL
doing
standing.
He's remembered that he was actually quite decent. Remember that Club World Cup form?
Yeah,
He started well, didn't he? And then he just went on a bit of
and
a
he's,
dip.
and he's scoring really good goals as well. It's not like they're not just like tap-ins like Gyökeres or fluky goals like Solanke. Though he's actually scoring really, really good goals. I think that Enzo Fernandez is starting to pick it up. He's playing in like a number 10. He's been playing like a number 10 recently, which should be alarming for everyone involved, despite him being quite good at carrying and driving the ball and being quite a good passer. But that could be because of Palmer's lack of health recently. But yeah, I'm quite pleased with how we're playing. But I might like catch hate for this, but Alejandro Garnacho is diabolical.
Did you
Get
see
hate for that.
he
I saw a stat on Instagram this morning or a couple of days ago. I can't remember which one it was. But in the time that Garnacho played, he on average lost the ball every 4 minutes.
Yeah, have you seen the clip where he loses possession 3 times in a minute?
I've seen that clip.
Yeah.
How do you do
bad.
that?
It just looks like such a lack of effort.
You are a professional footballer. How are you losing the ball like that? And I'm surprised he didn't come off earlier. I mean, who are we going to bring on for him? Fucking Jamie Gittins.
I mean, like I said, it just looked a bit like a lack of effort in like the one clip where he loses the ball in 3 minutes. He's making passes without. It almost looks like there's not an active thought about where he's kicking it. He kind of sees like a blue shirt in a direction. Is like, yeah, close enough. It's like he's trying to, I don't know, like shoot asteroids or something. He's ballparking it, and it always.
And
he's stationary.
I just looked up, we paid £46 million for him.
I know
And it's awful business.
I don't
from
get
Chelsea
it.
once again.
but
He
it's
thinks
just
he's better than he is.
100%. The ego is crazy. But
Yeah.
do you know where you know exactly where he gets it from? His idol.
Ronaldo doesn't have an ego.
Oh, does he not?
Right.
He refused
No,
to
but
play.
okay,
he refused to play today.
Yeah, no, that wasn't because of him. That was because the lack of ambition for the club. If anything, that helps the team around him.
Lack of ambition of who?
You
do realise
Al Nassr,
he is one of the sole reasons why.
because they haven't made any signings.
He's the
that's
sole
why.
reason why the Saudi league have like a following.
Facts.
Because
I get that, but it's how many players have you seen go out to Saudi and
Ronaldo-
make their way back into Europe?
Ronaldo has an ego, but he has
Duran.
the
No, he's not. He's
talent
just
to
moved
back it
to.
up.
He just moved to someone crazy. Who's he just moved to? Because he failed in Fenerbahce, and he's just moved to some
no, but he
random
still
team.
went back to Europe. That was your point.
Yeah, I would say he went back to Europe.
He's like 24 as well, so he's still quite young.
Yeah, but who's he just moved to? Let me double check. But yeah, just talking about Liam Rosenia. Do you think he needs to get better? He's man aging.
He needs to think of ways better to go about team bonding than Lego sets.
I disagree. I think it's a great play.
To be fair, that's nothing's better than Lego sets for team
And
bonding.
I like the passion in which he speaks about the players, and he speaks about going to try and turn the game around, and like how like calm he is about it.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Is there's a level of like unbotheredness about him that I think is very, very attractive in like as a fan. Well, okay, no need to pull faces. You know what I meant. But
Do we know where Duran's gone yet? By the way, 'cause that's,
No, I'm trying to find out. I saw it earlier.
I
It
saw.
might have been
I
fake news.
was fair
I
that
think it's fake.
fairly sure that you just look for Fabrizio.
But like going
went
back
for
to my point,
Fabrizio.
like he's very, like he's joined a ship that is, on fire, and he's being very casual about the way he's doing it, but he's doing it with a confidence, which is why I think there are a lot of people who are getting on board with what he's doing, is because he's doing it and he's proving that it's working, right? 5 in a row has been fantastic, but it's the way in which he's doing it. He's doing it efficiently, and well, maybe not efficiently, but he's doing it without looking bothered or stressed. Like, you do have to recognize, right? He's not going to immediately make a perfect difference.
And he's young and he's inexperienced in a bigger environment.
Yeah, but you can see that he has a passion for what he's doing, and that there is a plan and there is a roadmap moving forwards. And I think that's what's important is, right, the transfer window closes, or it has closed now, I think. But he joined with not enough time to make many, drastic overhauls. But there's very clearly a plan, and he is very comfortable with his plan moving forwards. And I think that, to me, is what is so convincing about the 5 wins.
Because he's a yes man more so. Bowley and Clearlaker backed him.
Yeah, well,
Clearlake
I
out.
mean, like, right, if a manager joins the ship and gets 5 wins in a row, it's very exciting. But if they still seem very, like, bothered, and they're trying to still pick the team apart, I think that's one thing.
He's
Not
not
funny, was it?
He's not the manager that I'd like, because I've always and I've openly said this about wanting Ollie Glasner to go to Chelsea.
I don't think
He doesn't fit.
Ollie Glasner's not a top 6 manager.
He doesn't fit. But like, I think Chelsea's issues about egos and trying to impress. But I think if Glasner could get everyone on like the straight and narrow with like in terms of work rate, which I know is a big thing for Glasner, like the high tempo, high energy teams that he has.
I agree to an extent, but also you will, I think, also find an issue of headbutting, right? With egos are the problem.
You just got to get rid of Garnacho.
By trying to control the egos into work rate, you're going to clash there, and I think you run the risk of having the clash there, where you need to.
Garnacho's the problem. I don't think there's many other egos in that
There's,
team.
there's a lot more than
is
just
bigger than
Garnacho.
Apart from, I mean, Cucurella's.
Because to be fair, the other day the problem was Robert Sanchez, and now it's Garnacho. There's so many egos in your club.
And I think
Robert
that's the thing
Sanchez
is
a huge problem.
you can't. Yes, I think you need to control the egos to an extent, and that will always be true. But if your sole plan to control the egos is to get a manager who is all about work rate, I think you're going to run into a conflict of egos against work rate, if that makes sense. Like, if you can't just have someone who's going to enable the egos, yes, that is bad. But by having someone who's going to come in and control all the egos, you run the risk of having players who won't want to work for that manager. At the very least, everyone is somewhat unified in believing that their manager, right? By trying to control people with egos, you run the risk of them just not working for you, or
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what happened for Pochettino at PSG when he went there after Tottenham. He had Neymar, Messi, and Mbappe.
If you pause there, like that's one of the best front threes.
Yeah, but he
could
had
want.
Mbappe. If no one passed him the ball, he'd stop running. There's that clip of him where Vitinha plays out wide to Messi instead of Mbappe, and Mbappe stops running. Obviously, telling Messi to track back is like telling him to shoot his dog. Like, Messi would never track back.
Yeah.
As we heard from Ben AFC, if anyone knows the legend that is Ben AFC.
He's so gutted. He needs to come back.
He needs to come back because he called out Messi for not tracking back when Vanaken scored.
Yeah. Where's Messi? Why isn't he defending that?
Yeah.
It's iconic.
It is so iconic. But yeah, like Messi. But the reason why Messi never tracked back is because you pass him the ball and he's too good to track back.
He's the best player I've ever watched by country mile. I didn't think a professional football player could be that good.
Yeah, he's
the only the only person that I've ever said that about. Yeah, there's only a couple of people I've ever said that about. I said it about Bergkamp, and I hate Arsenal and everything about Arsenal, but I think Bergkamp was
Can't say
brilliant.
I've ever watched Bergkamp, if I'm being honest.
Well, I've not watched him up close, but I've watched like highlights of him play, and I've listened to what people have said that Bergkamp and how good.
But that's the thing.
was.
If you go off what people say,
And like probably my favourite footballer of all time, just because of how simple he played football, is Sergio Busquets.
That's ironic.
I've always, yeah, it is. That with hindsight is pretty ironic.
You should take more lessons. From
Yeah,
him.
you should watch more Busquets.
yeah, watch
highlights
Busquets
then.
highlights.
You should watch less of the
No, because he'll be
highlights.
pulling out like the Busquets drag back.
Oh yeah,
Every
he'll fail
game.
it and then pass to the other team, and they'll go 1-on-1 with the keeper.
You'll see that on Wednesday. You know.
I do not want to see him pull out the
but
Busquets drag back.
I do one day want to like on this podcast talk about like our favourite players of all time.
No, yeah, that'd be one for the future.
But anyway,
I want to talk about it now.
but I'm still pleased with how Chelsea are doing. I think we could be on an upwards trajectory based on the fixtures. We've got the next 3 games, and I think we've got Wolves. I think we've got Leeds and Burnley coming up.
I also think importantly, even beyond just like the next,
have a look.
2, 3, 4 games, I think we're on a long-term plan of going up.
What?
And I think that's what's important.
Jan Larson's been confirmed.
Yeah,
They confirmed him.
just seen him in a Palace shirt.
We'll talk about that in our next segment of the podcast.
We're not ready to move on yet.
Oh,
We've still got more to talk about.
um,
By the way, it was Zenit have agreed something with John Duran.
Yeah,
But
is that Russia?
yeah. But how reliable the source is, I don't know.
I think of Hulk when I think of Zenit.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
player I think of.
The only player that I can ever think of for Zenit. I don't know another player that's ever played for Zenit.
Quincy Promes played for like Spartak, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't even know Russia had a league, to be fair.
Barely got a league. It's on its last legs, but it does exist. Okay, if we want to move on then, I'll quickly just wrap up. Solanke, goal of season contender.
Kevin
Krupi goal was
Kevin's goal of
insane.
season
Kevin's
contender.
goal was insane. I mean, seeing as it went down as a Madueke goal, a really good corner. Like it went down as
Why are we surprised?
yeah. Well, no, because it weren't even. It was from the corner, the Madueke goal. What else? The Jesus goal in that game was also really good.
what's the best goal Arsenal has scored this season? I'm trying to.
That one
Mendy.
corner, maybe.
Zubimendi.
What if their goal of the season is a corner?
To be fair, yeah, probably. But
Zubimendi?
to be Zubimendi's goal come from a corner. Zubimendi
It did. Yeah.
against Forest, the one that come out and he smacks it top
Yeah.
bins. Yeah, that come from a corner. Other than that,
Madueke at Bruges.
yeah, that was a decent goal. But if I'm talking about like strictly Premier League, I can't think.
I can't think of a memorable Arsenal goal.
They're all
Oh.
own goals and set pieces.
I'd love to talk about goal of the season. Where you think goal of the season is going so far
Go through that
in terms of
towards the
Premier
end of the
League?
season.
Yeah.
Anything else memorable? Man United winning again.
Ekatike brace again.
Is Carrick in?
Ekatike is so good. Carrick will be given a contract and then it will go the same way it did with Ollie. I think.
Yeah.
I think obviously Carrick is a better manager than Ollie in terms of like managerial experience,
Yeah.
and he does play nice football.
He does. He did well at Middlesbrough, didn't he?
Yeah, he did really
And
well at
then
Middlesbrough.
It ended not that well.
No, and now Middlesbrough are possibly gonna come up.
Yeah.
They're joint points with Coventry now. Coventry keep dropping points, so they could win that league
I know
actually.
someone who supports Middlesbrough, so they'll probably be very happy.
But who's it? Well, they have just lost Naipan. I saw that this morning. That the guy from City just recalled him.
Yeah. And they're losing their best player.
Who's that player Chelsea just recalled?
Sent him straight to Strasbourg.
No.
Oh.
Anselmino.
Yeah.
Played quite well for Dortmund.
Yeah, but then you sent him straight back out on loan. You need centre backs. If you bought him and Sarr back and then just got rid of a lot of your centre backs,
Badashile, that picture of Badashile still haunts me in my nightmares.
Badashile's got to go. Disassi, is he still there?
No,
Or
he's
did he
gone to West Ham.
Has he finally gone now?
Yeah.
But
He went.
that's only on
Yeah.
loan though, isn't it?
I think it was
Sterling's
Earlier.
got to go.
Sterling's gone.
He went?
You terminate his
No,
contract.
Like, where's... Oh, yeah, we did, yeah. No, but, like, to where?
I don't know. Apparently we were interested in him. So glad we didn't go in for him. What else can we talk about over the weekend? Sesko scoring again. I do like Sesko quite a bit.
Yeah.
See, I think we said it before. Sesko would have suited Arsenal better than
100%.
has. But I still think he's now profiting from people actually crossing him the ball.
Yeah.
Dorgu's benefiting.
But he's not at the moment. He's out for
Dalot's
10 weeks.
benefiting. Cunha's playing brilliantly.
Cunha already was though.
I think, yeah, to be fair, no, but he's like, I think he's doing better.
Scored.
Bruno Fernandes is back, probably the best FPL asset right now.
Yeah.
But
There is a game as of filming tonight. There is a game tonight. Really exciting. Sunderland Burnley game.
oh, cool.
Can't wait to
I
kicks off
need
Might have to leave at 8.
I
Can't
need
catch that game.
I need a clean sheet from Sunderland so I can get points from Omar Alderete.
I think you're the last person doing FPL.
Yeah,
I gave up
probably
on
am, but,
FPL
like,
so
I'm
long
in a
ago.
couple of really competitive leagues and like
Okay.
20
minutes
to kick off.
Ooh.
So exciting. Okay.
a Brian Brobby goal, trust me.
Brian Robbie's baller.
He's
Okay,
good.
moving on. We'll do a roundup, seeing as transfer window closed 40 minutes ago as of filming. So,
This is going to be a great section because
Ben,
Tottenham have signed 2 people. Palace have, I don't know what Palace are
Spoilers,
doing.
Ben.
Okay, yeah, we don't have to do a roundup because Ben's already told us.
And Chelsea have recalled 2 people, and the only player that we were pursuing is joining Liverpool.
Right, is that segment
Yeah,
done
okay.
then?
Yes.
yeah, I
okay.
think
Yeah.
we- I
So
think we can
we're
move on then.
gonna round up the podcast now.
Yep.
Okay. Ben, what do you think of your Chelsea's transfer window?
Nish.
What could you improve?
Absolutely not.
Are you happy to have bought Sarr back because he seems like the same prospect?
I've heard good things. I've heard good things about Anselmino, so I'd be more looking forward to him because I think Sarr's like a year or 2 younger, I think.
Yeah.
But centre back is a position that Chelsea have struggled with since losing Silva, Rudiger, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put Anders Christensen in that conversation, by the way. Because
I liked him. I thought he was
I
really
was
good.
never overly impressed, but Thiago Silva and Rudiger for the comedic value.
No, but when you move to a back 3 and you had Christensen, Rudiger, and
Aspie player as well.
he ended up as a wing back, didn't he?
Well, he
think he did, yeah.
Yeah.
He flitted between both.
No, when you had Thiago Silva in the centre and then Rudiger.
No, because that was
and
when
Christensen
Reece
either
James was
side.
coming up. Reece James was coming through the cracks then.
Yeah.
But
it was always in sort of fluctuation of who was playing where.
Yeah,
But
Aspie was always
yeah.
a rotation anyway by
Yeah.
then.
But I think Chelsea. I'm surprised Chelsea haven't done any business because it's very unlike Chelsea, especially under this ridiculous ownership, which one day I'm going to get to properly have a rant of. I'm hoping it's going to be soon. I'm going to lose my rag over this ownership because they're doing it all wrong. But you don't need to worry. But the fact that we've signed no one doesn't really surprise me. We've got one of the biggest squads. One of the you're right, lads. One of the biggest
Yeah,
squads.
carry on.
One of the biggest squads in the Premier League. And
It's all wingers though
It's-
that
it's-
are all mid.
Alejandro Garnacho is worse than mid. I'll be real honest.
Okay, we can move on from Ben now. Okay, moving on to Palace. Very eventful end.
Yeah, it was very chaotic.
I think you might need to do
I'm
Tottenham.
gonna laugh.
recovery.
I'm gonna laugh through this section, Cody. You know.
Do you want me to go first, or do you need to compose
Yeah,
yourself
I
first?
I think Cody might need a minute.
Alright, I'll do Tottenham. I'll break it down really quickly.
They done nothing.
Very happy with Gallagher.
Snake.
I do think Gallagher will work out just
Traitor.
fine. Because I think going forward now, after that second half, we need either Sarr or Gallagher to start every game. We need their energy in midfield. We've just signed Souza, that left back from Brazil, who is hopefully going to be really, really good. I hope that he'll just eventually be a Udogi kind of backup, because we're 10 times better team when Udogi starts, but he can't start every game.
You were into Robertson at one point, weren't you?
Yeah, I know. I would have been really
he's got
happy
the
with
Reece-
Robertson.
He's got the Reece James legs.
Yeah. Sure.
All the muscling. All the right.
I'd be really happy.
All
if
all
we'd
the
go.
all the muscle intensity of a cooked turkey wing just falls straight off the bone. You know.
Oh.
Like you've
Yeah.
never seen
So
play in his life.
we've just fully nabbed a Scottish 18-year-old from Hearts.
Have you confirmed that he's 18?
Yeah, he is.
He is definitely 18.
He did not look 18.
He is 18.
He don't look 18.
I know he doesn't, but I ID'd him.
Personally.
Personally.
Like, you flew out to ID the man.
There's
I
a
did.
certain someone who probably is looking at the cameras now, and you probably didn't ID him, if you know what I mean.
What? What's that even mean? What?
Just think about it.
Carry on.
Think about something. you
Scottish
told me.
18-year-old. Just slide past that.
Yeah.
I'm going toilet.
Yeah, I'm really happy that we're showing some kind of ambition. If Arsenal were linked with him, maybe he's good, but from what I've heard, he's bad. He's very bad. I think
If that were the case, why do you think you've gone and spent money on him?
because Arsenal were going in for him, we wanted to one-up him. I reckon that was it.
So it's about the only
And
time
we've
you get
just
one up 'em.
we've just embarrassed ourselves because they were offering. So his contract ends in 6 months, so they offered basically a loan as a trial, and then we're going to get him on a free. We're offered a loan with a buy option. That's why we got him, because we offered money.
He ain't gonna play.
And he's just going to sit in the under-18s and follow the same fate as a lot of Alejo Valise. I mean, he's just not good enough. Dane Scarlett, Mason
Still waiting
Melia
for the
probably.
breakout.
We've just signed that Irish guy, Mason Melia, and Will Lancashire as well, who looks really good, but I reckon he won't break through.
Is he at Oxford right now?
Yeah, he's doing all right at Oxford as well. But
Just got a future stars, I believe.
he's a good player, but we've just really got high standards for an academy striker now, because our last real breakthrough academy striker was Harry Kane. So now we're like, if you're not Harry Kane, then you're not good enough, which I think is not like. I mean, that is true, but we do need to get a better academy, because we've got so many good like academy prospects, and then I think our loan options just ruin. Like we loan these players out to clubs and then they don't play. Cody, give us your opinion on the very eventful Palace
It was
window.
very eventful. One thing I will say is it's pretty funny what happened to Mateta. Oh, okay. Lewis is gone now, but yeah. So he tried to force a move. Failed his medical, and now he's stuck at the club, and he needs knee surgery. He's out for a few months. So we're signing Strand Larsen. I think Strand Larsen's a good signing. He's only got 1 goal this season, but
How much of that is actually his fault, though, to be fair to him?
well, he was injured for quite a while.
Yeah.
And Wolves have generated like
Not
no
many.
XG
Yeah.
this season.
Yeah, so I think, given where he was and from
Yeah.
being injured, I think just saying only 1 goal this season isn't necessarily fair to Strand Larsen.
Yeah,
I think there's still a lot that he can do.
with what Palace have created this season, I think he would be more goals than Mateta. I think because Mateta's goals, he scored 8, but 3 of them came against Bournemouth. So yeah, but I'd say 45 million is a little too much. I mean, it's our record signing. Now, we've broken our record signing twice in one window. We spent on 33 million on Brendan Johnson, who's been a bit underwhelming. I think he just needs time to adapt, Brendan Johnson. It doesn't help that we're obviously not playing that well right now, but Yeah, give him time. That's what I say. And obviously, Strand Larson. We've got Gessand on loan, who, I mean,
And been doing really much for Villa.
yeah, he hasn't done much for Villa, but apparently he was playing on the wrong side or in the wrong position for Villa. I'm not sure. I haven't really watched him that much this season because he barely started. But he was good in Ligue 1 for like a season. I don't know. And then Dwight McNeil we signed. I don't know if this is confirmed yet or not.
I mean, it
I'm
will have
looking.
either have been or not been at this point.
Yeah, I don't think it has been. But
Talk about it like it has been. Just in case it has been.
Okay. Well, Dwight McNeil for 20 million, who that one's I'm not really sure about. I mean, 20 million's a lot of money for Palace, and Dwight McNeil, he's been pretty bad.
How much have you spent total in this transfer window?
I don't know. So
January transfer window.
nearly around 75 million, I think. Well, Strand Larson was 50, or it might be 45. Johnson's 33.
So it's like 70 to 80.
Yeah, McNeil's 20 million. Also, got Gessand
So-
on loan. So
You're nearing 100 million,
yeah,
give or take.
we've got a buy option for Gessand, which is 30 million. Which I don't know. I don't think we'll pay that. So yeah.
Oh no.
What?
And look at what Lewis just sent.
What has he sent?
What has he just sent?
But we've signed a player, Dwight McNeil, who plays really well against us. So one thing I think we should have done this transfer window is sign a centre back. We really needed a Gahey replacement. Spending 20 million on Dwight McNeil was kind of unnecessary. I think
Go through.
you don't think it's gone through.
I can't. I haven't seen anything from Fabrizio yet.
Okay, well, I still think we should have signed a centre back. Diamande obviously would have been my dream target, but
Usman.
What?
Which Diamande?
the one for Sporting.
Yeah, Usman Diamande.
Yeah.
He's linked with like Arsenal, Liverpool.
Yeah.
I think that's how well.
But we've been heavily linked with him as well.
I think that there's another centre back on his team who deserves the chance more than Diamande does.
Who?
Goncalo Inacio.
work of a man who couldn't
That is a.
It's
you've
like
had
right.
you've had a hooner, by the way, Lewis. You could not find the toilets.
It was really bad. Like, honestly, I was walking down dark hallways. Like, I thought I was going to get attacked.
Mate,
Seen
it's
so many films.
It's like right below us.
But yeah, there are other centre backs like Goncalo and Asio who I think deserve the chance to
Yeah.
play for a big team more than Diamande. But Diamande's, I'm not going to take it away from Diamande. Diamande's going to be a brilliant centre back. I
But
think.
we were linked with like every centre back today. We were linked with so many centre backs.
But you'll be able to look in the summer.
Yeah, well, we're stuck with Charlie Ried and Convot, so
Well,
Canvot's so bad.
the final tally was.
He's a raw talent. That's what
he's
I'm
a
gonna
raw
say.
talent. He's
He's
shown
very
potential.
raw.
He's shown potential.
I swear,
obviously.
every time he started, he's had an error leading to goal.
No, that's not true.
One of your worst players against Macclesfield, and had an error leading to goal against Larnaca. Error leading to goal
I don't
against
think
Chelsea.
he was one of our worst players against Macclesfield.
You
I
also
don't think he was a good
celebrated
player,
Nathaniel Klein. No, Justin Devenny coming on at right wing back.
but- What? Who?
You and James celebrated Justin Devenny coming on at right wing back for Canvot.
Did we?
When I think you played Arsenal or something, he kept getting because he kept getting spun by he kept getting spun by Martinelli.
I don't remember that.
I remember you celebrating Canvot coming
Well, that's
off.
a bad game. Like he has had good games. Canvot.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, he's played a lot at right wing back. Why is that so funny to you?
It's unbelievable, Jack.
He's not great, Devaney. He is a player, so yeah.
So, do you want to talk about this weekend's coming slate of games? I can pull them up and we can talk about them.
Well, I mean,
Well, Palace are playing Brighton, so that's a big game.
that's a big game for you.
Yeah.
We've got Man United, and I've already said we're probably going to lose Man United.
So it's Leeds.
Man United are on good form right now.
They are very good at the
Leeds
moment.
Forest at
On the
8 o'clock
Friday.
on Friday. United Spurs is the 12:30.
Working.
There are
What a shame.
Back pocket.
5 3 o'clock games. Arsenal Sunderland, Bournemouth Villa,
Prison pocket.
Burnley West Ham, Fulham Everton, Wolves Chelsea, and the 5:30 is Newcastle versus Brentford. Sundays Brighton Palace, and then Liverpool versus Manchester City is the late game on Sunday.
Well, I mean, I do know where to start. There's a very special event occurring, 3 o'clock, Fulham versus Everton
Yeah,
at
this is
Craven
true.
Cottage.
Yeah, I will be there in person to watch the game.
Not a Fulham or Everton fan, but
This is true.
going for the Americans.
One of those, Everton, however, you have done an FM save with.
This is true, but I'm sitting in the Fulham stands, so it will be go Fulham on the weekend.
So, what do you make of the two teams? Do you think have they got any players that stand out to you?
Anthony Robinson.
Yeah, that's going to be the first and just about the only name I listed.
Tim Ream.
Yeah,
He's still
that
alive.
is-
Tim Ream left ages ago.
No, but he's American Fulham.
He is.
And
Clint
they got a
Dempsey.
lineage of American players, haven't they?
Clint Dempsey.
You might as well
Isn't
list him
some-
while you're at it.
Oh, he's not, is he?
But you know, Anthony Robinson's kind of the biggest name I want to watch. As he has always been very just exciting as a player to watch. And
Who's
so
that? Sorry.
Anthony Robinson.
Yeah.
And
Kenny.
I'm very much looking forward to getting to watch it in person, and I'm very excited to.
That's
see
if he
what-
starts though. They keep
This
starting
is true.
Sessegnon.
Yeah, well, he's coming back from an injury, was he not?
Yeah, I think he is.
Yeah, but hopefully, even if he doesn't start, he'll at least come on so we get
Yeah.
to watch him
I think
play.
Everton are doing quite well as well. They've got a lot of exciting players, I think.
And they draw at the weekend.
Yeah. No, I'm.
Doesn't take away
I'm
from the fact that they are exciting to watch.
Yeah, then they draw in the last minute.
Beto.
Which we didn't talk about. Better last minute goal. That's the only contribution to the season.
Special, I'll be very honest.
It was tapping, to be fair.
So Tottenham versus United and Liverpool versus City are going to be the main
Yeah,
focus.
they're the games of the
points.
weekend.
I think if United can keep their current form, I don't think you stand a chance to be
reckon
blunt.
We've also been quite good against United recently. I mean, we beat them 4 times last year, including one in obviously the Europa League final.
One of the worst games I've ever watched.
Oh, it was terrible, but it's a great feeling to win it. And there is also the this season we drew 2-2 with them for a great end to the game. We were terrible yet again in the first half, and then what was it? It was a Tell goal, his first goal for a while, so that's a confidence booster, and then a Richarlison absolutely stole it from Odebear to put us 2-1 up. Richarlison did take off his shirt, as he loves to do.
Did you do the celebration?
He did not pull out the pigeon, but then we end up conceding to Delit from a corner, so it was all for nothing.
But I, form or not, I think United have been on such a good run. So I think if they can keep all the momentum that they have, I think
Yeah,
they will
we just need to
take it.
turn up for 90 minutes like we did in that second half, and I think we'll give them a
Arsenal
game.
are dropping points this weekend as well.
Really?
They're playing Sunderland
I still think they drop points.
at the Emirates.
Yeah, I still think they drop points.
I'm pretty sure Sunderland are terrible away from home.
I still think they drop points.
I feel like
What's
you're
your
being
reason?
hopeful.
Brian Brobby's going to put on a masterclass. Trust me.
How do you know?
No.
What's the reasoning here?
Sunderland, I think, have been a very mixed bag, but
Yeah.
I think
Sunderland are 17th away from home.
they are the kind of team that would go to the Emirates and somehow fluke something. See, we saw them at the Stadium of Light and how they made Arsenal drop points for the
They're-
first time in the
They're
season.
terrible away and going to the Emirates.
Mm-hmm. They ain't getting nothing out this game.
I don't think
I
Arsenal are
reckon,
dropping
I
points.
reckon we have a Robin Roofs masterclass and Brian Brobby scores.
No. The way it goes,
And I'm hoping Enzo Lefebvre does something because I like Enzo Lefebvre.
I don't think Arsenal are dropping points.
no, it's
I
going to
think
be an Arsenal win and City drop points and Arsenal extend their lead. I think the way it's looking, Arsenal are going to run away with it now.
Arsenal are very inconsistent at times, though.
They are, but
I can't see them winning the league. I can't, honestly.
to be fair, if anything, it'll be 1-1 last minute and Xhaka scores no goal by accident. and then they'll win 2-1.
Once Arteta, always Arteta.
Exactly. I mean, Emi Martinez loves an own goal. or a stinker against Arsenal. Like, I do generally think Arsenal have won the league through obviously them being good this season, but also just through City. Like the third place at the moment are Aston Villa, who started the season without scoring a goal. They are doing brilliant now, but it's like the drop off from so many teams this year have helped Arsenal. I'm not saying it's the reason they're going to win the league, but it has massively helped because Arsenal have gotten away with, like, I mean, their recent form has been poor and they're still 6 points clear.
Yeah.
Like, they could go on and play like they have recently till the end of the season. They could probably win 3 games between now and the end of the year and still win the league. Because
don't want to see it.
no one wants to see it.
Every other team is being so inconsistent, where Arsenal being inconsistent isn't a major standout and they can get away with it because everyone else is also dropping points.
This is going to be the most undeserving Premier League title of all time.
Oh,
they
Ben,
don't deserve it.
Chelsea and Arsenal are playing in the cup, aren't they?
Yeah, tomorrow night.
Yes.
Carabao Cup tomorrow night.
Oh, please. Can we cook something up?
To be fair,
We have a chance.
I actually don't. Maybe.
Oh, if we can make it so Arsenal don't, if we can prevent Arsenal from winning something, even if it's not the title that they want.
I do think
if we can prevent them from winning the cup, I will be forever grateful.
I don't think Arsenal win a treble this year. Like, I think Arsenal probably
I reckon they win, but
Carabao Cup in the Premier League this year, I reckon.
Yeah.
FA Cup, I think they'll go out late, and Champions League, I reckon they go out. I think they go far into every competition because they are a good team this year, which hurts to watch.
And he who should not be named is probably the best player in his position in the world.
He's not, but
well, I don't believe that,
well.
but people, i.e. Arsenal fans, seem to believe that. Yeah, again, some of the things that Arsenal fans have been saying really get my fucking goat.
Declan Rice centre back in the best Barca team of all time.
The fact that I've heard people say Max Dowman is better than Lamine Yamal, that I don't even
Surely got to be rage baiting.
I don't.
It
rate,
has to be rage bait.
I don't rate Lamine Yamal as highly as other people do, though.
But
I do think he's
I think a bit of it is rage bait. You're getting rage baited, Ben.
But to be fair, sometimes you look at us like you see them say it, you look them dead in the eyes, and they actually you see behind their eyes they mean it.
It's the Saka ones that get me. It's the Saka ones. That
I
get
believe
me.
the Saka ones, but stuff like that, I think it's just rage bait.
To be fair, at times I genuinely do believe they think. I think what was it? Some guy the other day said Arteta said the only player he's ever seen like Max Dowman is Messi.
That is diabolical. That is disgusting.
Yeah, and then he went on a whole thing about how he's like Max Dowman could be better than Messi.
I don't know.
Which the more he went on, I originally thought it was rage bait, and the more he went on, the more I believed he actually believed it.
I think you got to send me that.
I will find it when we get in. It was a painful watch.
He ain't gonna be able to lace Messi's boot. I don't think any current player, no matter what they do, apart from potentially Ronaldo, if he goes to the World Cup, if he's going or not, if he goes and win this World Cup, by the way,
Portugal aren't good enough to win the World Cup this year.
No, but if they do win it, is the debate back on?
No. Ronaldo's so far clear.
Shut up.
That's disgusting. Messi's the best player I've ever seen kick a ball, ever. And I don't think it will be close. People nowadays think Yamal is going to get close to him.
I do also think
Yamal is going to get nowhere near.
I don't know.
Not even close.
I don't think Yamal is going to be as good as Messi and Ronaldo are. But I also do disagree with the fact that you think that Ronaldo isn't automatically close to Messi. Like, you saying, he may be close.
No,
I think
if he wins, I think it's a debate.
It still will always be a
always
debate.
Gonna be a debate.
It's always going to be a debate. Like, I'm
has
very
been
much on the side of Messi, and I've always preferred Messi just because he's so much more fun to watch, and I love a left-footed player.
Well, it is one of the longest running sporting debates for a reason.
And one of the most exciting debates.
It is, and people still talk about it to this day, even though they're both how old these days. Like, it is still a discussion because they're both so close and because they are both so above everyone else around them.
Like,
this
when
generation doesn't, this coming generation won't have a debate like that.
when people
They're
start
playing with
shouting like, "Oh yeah, Neymar is better than Ronaldo," it's just not true.
Yeah.
Neymar.
That's the thing. I think Ronaldo does get a little bit disrespected
When they say
by.
when
do
they
you
say
think so?
Saka is better than Messi,
It's
well,
that's rage bait.
I hate white people.
Like,
do that.
I'm with Lewis. Like, I'm also sort of on the side of Messi just because I think he's more exciting to watch. But you cannot take away from Ronaldo the fact that he and Messi were sort of the defining players of, however many years. And that there isn't. It is always going to be difficult to judge sometimes whether players can hit those levels or not.
Yeah, and I mean to
'Cause
be
players may surprise you. Maybe they'll have really good years and then carry on that form. So I think it's difficult to say definitively that they will hit this height or that they definitely
And-
won't. But they are at such a level that it would be incredible for any player to hit that level of discussion. And I think part of what made it so exciting and why I think it will be very difficult to hit that level again is because they had each other and they sort of
That's
pushed
what I was
each
about to
other to
say.
try and
Do you reckon that they have the levels of greatness that they have between both of them?
well, because what it is at the
One didn't
moment.
exist.
Any time there's a good player, they have to have a rival. Like it was always recently the Haaland and Mbappe debate. They've never played in the same league, and like the reason why also
And you'd have Mbappe just to clear your side.
no, I'd have Haaland out of the two.
I'd have Mbappe.
I think I'd have Mbappe as well.
I would rather build my team around Haaland. If it's me.
Especially this season, Haaland. Like
And
excluding
also
his
the lack
recent
of-
form,
Also ego. He doesn't have much of an ego. He just sits there, plays Minecraft.
yeah, he's a fun guy. But I
I think you're right. I think it is a lot of people will force sort of rivalry.
yeah, like another reason why the Messi Ronaldo debate was so good is because they're playing for two of the fiercest rivals in the same league.
Yeah.
That was watching them when I was growing up.
Yeah,
Like,
the El
they
Clasico
were
does
going
not hit anymore like it
tit
used
for
to.
tat.
Well, and it's also teams are, and still to a certain extent, are built around them. Whereas a lot of times you now get, right, like, there isn't the same level, I don't think, where you build exclusively around one player. Build around a core group, maybe, and have a star player.
It's huge. Just now from Fabrizio, Karim Benzema is set to join Al Hilal from Al Ittihad.
They've been talking about that all day.
No, but it's happened. No,
Yeah.
it's big. It's big though.
That's
in
been-
the
that's been-
context of the Saudi league.
That's
It's
been
big.
confirmed all day. I already knew that was happening.
Well, it was probably going to happen, but there you go. So here we go now.
Okay.
Nice.
Moving on. I think another reason why we're never going to have another Messi Ronaldo debate is because like Messi and Ronaldo were two very different players. Like, why are you looking at me so aggressively? And they were so different and were single-handedly the best player in both their teams for different reasons as well. Whereas Haaland and Mbappe, they're both now strikers who are like they've hit heights, but no, like neither of them have a Ballon d'Or, and they're 25. Like it's just Messi and Ronaldo were battling out for Ballon d'Ors, and a lot of them were rigged, to be fair. But they were battling out for Ballon d'Ors at the age of like 22.
I think going back to sort of Ben's original proposed question of even if Ronaldo wins this World Cup, I don't necessarily think that debate can ever fully be back on because of where the players are now. They're not playing again. Right, like you said, it was so exciting because they were playing at rival clubs and rival leagues.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they made El Clasicos.
Yeah, and you don't have that anymore, right? Ronaldo's in Saudi and Messi's in the U.S. league right now. Unless he's moved, I don't know. He might have done, but last I heard, he was still in
Still
the
in
US
MLS,
league.
yeah.
And that say what you want about both leagues, but they're not the most competitive leagues on the planet. They're not the top of the top, right? Both of those players are maybe not well past their prime, but they're no longer performing at the height of their ability. Say what you will about how great they still are today, but they're not. So even if he goes and wins this World Cup, you can't resurrect the debate, especially not to the level that it was.
Yeah,
even
it's not
even
the
a couple of
they're
years
both
ago.
they're both in retirement leagues and just playing for fun. Well, Messi's playing for fun. Ronaldo's still trying to
Playing for fun
extend.
as well.
He's not playing for fun. He's trying to extend that.
He's 39 goals away from 1,000.
Yeah, but
Who
that's
do you think is the third best player in that generation then?
the thing. Is
out of curiosity?
you automatically go for an attacker
Yeah.
because obviously attackers get all of the
Yeah.
credit.
I think Neymar, personally.
I think it might also be biased.
Goal for Sunderland. Just as I was talking about Sunderland.
We're not talking about
No, but
Sunderland.
Sunderland. And Brian Brobby assist. Come on.
Okay,
Sunderland are winning 1-0, by the way.
we're having two completely different conversations here, Ben.
Sorry,
For context, we keep muting Ben.
That's why we keep laughing.
Where was it going? Yeah, probably biased, and also I do think he was outrageous for both Tottenham and then moving on to Real Madrid. Gareth Bale.
Oh yeah.
I honestly,
I think that is
third best.
I think that is a great shout, and I think he should at the very least be in the conversation.
I think it's awful personally, but
I don't necessarily know if I agree with you as a definitive third best on that list, but I definitely think to at least not include him in the conversation for third best in the list.
yeah, I don't think there is a definitive third best because
I think you start getting to a level of, right, Messi and Ronaldo were so far ahead of everyone else, right? They hit their own level really. So now you go down to the level of world class, and you have not just two players that you can talk about it between. You have Bale, Neymar, others that were at that world class level still. So
I know that George would go with Lewandowski.
I think Lewandowski's a good shout.
I think it's a good shout.
I think at times Neymar was on their level.
At
and that's
times,
why I said Neymar.
But the thing is with Neymar is that after that PSG move, he just never hit the heights of the MSN era.
I don't think anyone did in that generation. Maybe bar Lewandowski.
No, Lewandowski was a joke in that era.
Yeah.
But I also think
But I think Neymar's peak was much higher than Lewandowski's.
I don't think it's an attacker, or I think it's Manuel Neuer. I think he's a third
I
best player
don't
of
think
the
that's a
generation.
bad shout at all.
I don't think that's a terrible shout. But then you can also go many Barcelona midfielders around that time.
I think Neuer revolutionised what it means to be a goalkeeper. He's so good with his feet. He's where we get Edison nowadays, who's got this amazing ability to spray a pass from his goal line. And I think that stems from how good Neuer was at that.
Oh, he
And
definitely
at making
revolutionised
some of the
goalkeeping.
best saves
But
I've ever seen.
it goes back to what I was saying, where it's really difficult to even get a top five past Messi and Ronaldo, because there are so many players
And
who
there's
you
such
could
a-
call world class or the top of the top. But that's what made Messi and Ronaldo such an exciting rivalry, is because they were so far ahead of even the best of the best.
Anywhere near him.
Exactly. You couldn't even talk about them in the same mentioning Gareth Bale next to Messi and Ronaldo would be ridiculous.
Yeah.
Even though Gareth Bale was absolutely a fantastic player, and I would consider him a world-class player.
Yeah.
But saying that he's on the same level as Messi and Ronaldo is just not something that you can say. And I think that is, again, why it's very difficult to even revive that rivalry, because it was so alive, and it was also ever changing, right?
Yeah.
Messi would have a great season and he would take the front foot, and then Ronaldo would go and score some ludicrous goal and Ronaldo would take the front foot.
Yeah, well, I remember watching Ronaldo, even at 38, absolutely tear Tottenham apart when he went back to Man
hat-trick.
United. That hat-trick was insane. They both even beyond 30, they were still like impressing,
Yeah.
and it's rare. But like where I stand with Bale is the fact that when I've watched him for both Tottenham and Real Madrid, there's been multiple times where he alone has taken games and won them himself. I like, obviously the biggest one for Tottenham was obviously Inter Milan, where he scored that hat trick from left back.
Yeah.
Like a very good Inter Milan side as well. At the San Siro, I'm pretty sure as well, which
But yeah,
is
no,
a joke.
I agree that I think Bale should be in the discussion. For
Bale's
sort of,
definitely, yeah. That's
like,
there's just so
third or
many
fourth place.
players.
But there are so many players that you can list, and
Like-
that's what makes it such a difficult and very interesting conversation. Is who do you list after two of the best players that we will probably ever see in our lifetime, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
There's definitely no player on their level. It has to be that level below, and it is like your Iniesta, Xavi, Busquets, Kroos, Modric, like a lot of La Liga midfielders.
Lever,
Yeah.
Suarez.
Lewa, yeah, Suarez, Neymar.
Is Benzema on that level?
Benzema kind of didn't hit. Like Benzema, not that he didn't hit it, he was kind of.
I think he was also just sort of
In Ronaldo's
a
shadow.
late comer to that sort of conversation of where a lot of those players were playing at their best.
Yeah.
And I think that is why his name won't be mentioned as much, because he sort of hit his prime form a couple of years after.
Well, it took Ronaldo leaving for him to kind of take off like he did.
Yeah.
Not that he was bad while Ronaldo was there, but Ronaldo took a lot of the spotlight.
And you can't blame either of them for that, because you have a great striker and the best striker in the world at the moment. Like,
Yeah. Well,
I didn't expect it to turn into a Messi Ronaldo.
no, I know that kind of went crazy. we were debating that for about 20 minutes.
Yeah, well, it wasn't really a debate, but
Well, yeah, we were just chatting about it.
yeah, just
Okay.
chatting.
Has Ben been unmuted yet? Yeah.
yeah, he's been unmuted for a while.
About time.
I decided to unmute him, but no more craziness, Ben.
All right, are we
pushing me closer to Cody.
are we ready to wrap this episode up then?
I do think
Has anyone else got anything else they want to mention?
I'll get muted if I say anything.
I will just I finish on. I'm very excited to go to the Fulham Everton game over the weekend. Hopefully it'll be a good game.
Yeah. I did quickly want to talk about Palace Brighton.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's an exciting game.
Bless you.
It reeks of a draw.
Oh, 100%. Thank you.
It's the most, it's obviously going to be a draw. I think our biggest games this season have been are against Forest and Brighton, and we've drawn them all the times we played against them. Obviously, we're not good right now. Brighton aren't that great right now, so I just think it screams of either 0-0 or 1-1 Palace pen, something like that.
Strand Larson debut goal.
Hopefully, you know what? I wouldn't be against that.
Hopefully. What's with your voice?
Oh, Neo German.
Okay, well, we'll wrap it up there then. Do want to say next week there will not be an episode as we're all just too busy. We film on a Monday. That's the only day we have free. We're all busy on the Monday.
Yeah.
So next week, no episode. But hopefully we can come back the week after with a very good episode that everyone will enjoy.
Yeah.
Hopefully George will be back as well.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. George, when we do like the later films, he can't make them. So we're trying to do less of that. He'll be back next week.
Yep.
Yeah, so we'll see you in 2 weeks. Hopefully you enjoy your next week, even without the episode.
I don't know how that's possible.
Exactly.
How did you go a week without the Tactical Waffle podcast?
This has been Ben, George, Cody, and Lewis, with a production team of Emmett, Sarah, and Millie. Going into 2026, we have a new recording and posting schedule. You will now be able to find our podcast live on YouTube and Spotify from 12 p.m. noon every Wednesday. Follow our Instagram @Tactical Waffle Podcast for live updates and news.